Yo. Pattern of behavior shows how much someone respects you. When someone shows how cold they are, don't use your heart to break the ice. Pour into yourself. I'm going to just repeat that one again. When someone shows you how cold they are, don't use your heart to break the ice. Pour into yourself. When you understand depths of trauma, you'll lean into healing. You'll see faith, self-compassion, and strength is lighter to carry. You'll kill evil's power by allowing the truth hit the air. Don't bury it. The more destructive it becomes when rising to the surface. A lot of things are forgivable. It doesn't mean it's fixable. Be mindful of actions moving forward. Sometimes things just hurt you. I'm going to say it again. A lot of things are forgivable. Doesn't mean it's fixable. Be mindful of actions moving forward. Sometimes things just hurt you. Validate your darkest thoughts. Set them free. Just sometimes things just hurt. My feelings are hurt right now. I'm not gonna lie about a situation. And I'm not going to force myself to feel differently. I'm just gonna sit with my feelings and see where they take me. And, I'm gonna be grateful that I have feelings, because it's a signal that I'm alive and I have an internal dialogue that keeps me guided and protected. And, sometimes your heart just hurts. Things change. You see yourself, someone you were once really close with, you can just feel the distance between you, and like how you're growing in different directions, and you look around for them and they're just not there anymore, and it's like you want to kind of wait around on them to catch up, but it's like you can't. You got to keep growing and blooming, and then what's meant to be will be. Just grow with the flow. And even though it hurts, you just keep focusing on yourself and healing your open wounds, or wounds that surface when they're ready to be felt again. Because I'm going to tell you like this, certain life-altering events forever alter you. Forever alter your thinking process at some point. All it takes is the right amount of circumstances to send you on a spiral. And it's like whatever things that are similar events will stack up and flash through. And you'll feel like it's happening all over again emotionally. It's going to release the process all over again. And you can't avoid similar situations, so what do? Try to practice a pause. Try to remember to breathe. Well, like I do. That's why I have that album of some of my favorite pictures. So I can look through there, flip through there, and it'll, help me. Like I said, you keep building your techniques to it, and you'll get through it. But just use a lot of grace on yourself, because People don't understand what it's like unless they experience it for themselves. And it's like, I don't have to experience something in order for me to be able to have a depth of a thought process to, because I have empathy. So I already feel it anyway. And it's like, just because I've been through some wild experiences that have shaped and altered me, I don't know where I was going with that. I've been through things that I'm just saying, like, it doesn't make anybody else's pain any less. Pain is pain. Reality is hard right now. I mean, if you have any sort of awareness and a whole thought process, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Or look through my videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. All this injustice in the world, sometimes it just makes me physically sick. Anyway, rejection is redirection. I don't care how many times I'm told it's too difficult or impossible. There is a solution. Somewhere, there is a solution somewhere. Allow faith to step in, carrying you when you're feeling discouraged. That's definitely me right now. And I'm just observing my process, and I'm observing. Something. Anyway, let me wait a second. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Something I've been working on keeps getting rejected. I received another rejection email today. Rejection really is redirection, and I know that, and I'm going to allow my faith to step in when I'm feeling discouraged, because that's, like I said, me right now. I'm really trying to do something to get my voice out there and really make a stand on something that I really feel strongly about, and I'm being told it's too difficult or it's impossible. It could, this and that and the third, and it's like, I'm so tired of hearing that. Like, I'm so tired of feeling powerless against things and not having, so it's like I'm being directed in another direction, but that doesn't mean, it doesn't mean that I'm going to ignore my feelings. I'm going to observe, unpack, validate, acknowledge, and and show lots of gratitude. Again, that I even have this process. It drives me crazy sometimes, but I wouldn't be me. Even though I do have issues and I'm highly aware of them, I know my capabilities. I am like a supernatural being. And it's like, I can teach myself anything. You could literally tell me you're wanting to renovate your bathroom, and I'm going to spend my time learning how to remove cabinets or a vanity and a toilet, and we're going to do this together. Why pay somebody thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars? Do something that we should just be more self-sufficient. Just in general, like, you can tell me whatever you're doing. I'm going to be like, hey, let's come up with a plan. Let's do this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I know I'll probably drive some people crazy, and that's why I said I'm just really not meant for everybody. And that's okay. Like, I don't have resentment towards things. I've recently had to do a cutoff ceremony. And as much as it hurts me to do it, I have to. Because it's like, when I feel like I'm forcing something, I'm going to remove myself from the situation, period. As soon as you make me feel unwanted, I'm out of there. You won't have to worry about me ever again. You know what I mean? And it's just like weird. It's just weird. So I'm going to go through this again. Observe your feelings. You unpack them. Validate. Acknowledge. And have gratitude that you are who you are. And have this process. Because could you imagine going through life not giving a fuck about how you treat people? Not caring how you make them feel? Ignoring them, avoiding them. I don't know what is going on in this world, but I do not like being awakened and then you leave somebody hanging. Like, I'm so tired of one-sided situationships, and I'm not just talking about dating, like necessarily dating. I don't really date. I'm just in general. It has been a pattern in my life, and it's like, what the fuck? Anyway, seeking justice is extremely brutal to your mental. I highly suggest you lean into the faith. Because I'm trying to seek justice for everything. I'm not even kidding. You think of an issue that's going on currently, I'm on it. Just because you don't see, people like me are filtered out. We're not part of the algorithm. We have to create our own algorithm. We have to, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Call me algorithm. I just kind of wanted to talk about permanent triggers because I kind of was all over the place last night, in which that'll do that to you. I was just allowing truth to hit the air because I'm not going to allow things to hold me prisoner anymore. And if you don't like what I have to say, then again, you don't have to listen. And secondly, do better. You should have done better. The past is still, if you're still doing the same shit you've always done, the past is still the present. And I was watching this video. It was really deep. And he was talking about like emotions and like when you've traumatized somebody or you really really hurt somebody deeply, it can take up to 2 years with new behavior for them to believe you're safe again. And just talking about how emotions are and like you can't tell people when to get over stuff, which is true. Because again, it's easy for you to say, suck it up. Suck it up doesn't build character. It builds walls. And in reality, you really don't want to build walls. You want to be open. But it's not that easy. Like I said, it's hard. It's a struggle. It's just a struggle to be me sometimes. It's kind of like a cycle. I just know it's coming now. And like I said, getting that news today, that email, it was like, ugh, here we go again. I feel like I've been doing this stuff. Been trying to come up with some, like I said, get my voice out there, get heard, get some justice for some foul-ass behavior and stuff. And it's like, nope, it's impossible. It's difficult to prove. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, everybody's so protected that there's a medical wall, there's a blue wall, there's a constitutional wall. I mean, there's all kinds of walls and hoops and loops that we have to jump through, and I'm so over it. I'm so fucking over being diminished by law. Just like my current accident, it told me I got diminished, permanent injury, you know what I'm saying? It's just a lot. It's a lot of shit that I'm trying to consume every fucking day. Being on medication is driving me crazy that I have to depend on medication because I'm wired for survival mode. Getting anxious out of nowhere. Like I said, there's so many things. Like some days I have to redirect myself because there's just so much heaviness on my chest. But like I said, I'm still happy. I'm still me. But there's just something inside of me that's screaming or just really, really, really hurt. And I can't always explain it. You know, parts of yourself will always be dead. You'll find yourself wandering to wicked places. Each time you'll have to use all your strength to move out of it and pull yourself out of it. Sometimes I feel like something's just I get out and then something drags me back in. I'm not going to give up though. That's for damn sure. Something inside is screaming to get out. If it's not screaming, it talks to me. Run, go. You know what happens when you stay. That's why I said that random anxious feeling. It just makes me want to stay reclusive as a person. You know, I take things in life very seriously and I dive right into you. You know, and I do tend to get ignored by people. It's like, I don't know if they just like the old, one thing I've noticed, because I do, basically what I kind of chop my life up to is social experiments. And during my social experiments, I've realized that people do love the catch and release tactic. The love bombing, pull you in, and it's like, oh, they're not interested anymore, so they just completely pull away. They get you in, they suck you in, and then it's like they avoid. Once you show a bit of emotion, here they are back ignoring you. And honestly, ignoring people teaches them to go on without you. And you can't be mad when they do, because I know one thing for me is once I really see and it's been clear that you're showing me that you don't give a fuck, I'm going to keep it moving. And again, I'm used to being without you, so just stop wasting people's time. It's weird. You know, like I said, I take things very seriously, and like it seems like I'll meet somebody or whatever, and they're, we chop it up, and we seem to have a mutual agreement on things, and this could be anywhere from friends with benefits to a business deal, and it's never worked out. I've always come through, and they have wasted years, months of my time making me believe that they are, like, I'm not kidding, doing everything they can to convince me. And it's like, as soon as they get what they want, it's like, meh, send you on your way, right back to pulling away or going ghost, or, it's just weird. It's like, why do you fix your lips to say and do things just to not follow through? It's weird. So I said, it makes me want to stay reclusive, and I got issues, and it does bring out wounded parts of me that it drives me crazy. That's why I am reclusive. That's why I am a loner, and I probably will always be a loner, because I'm not going to settle. And it seems like people are searching for greener grass. If they just stop to realize, if they just take, you can create a garden right where you are, with what's missing out on what's right in front of you. I don't want to miss out on what's right in front of me, so that's why I said I'm going to make sure I go where the love is. And if that's myself, that's myself. Saw a post earlier that said, I feel bad for people who don't have a personality. I've been blessed with multiple. And it's like, yes, I have so many friends in me. And like, it's okay. Yeah, it'd be great to have a healthy connection. But like I said, it seems like it's so hard to come across a straight shooter. Ones that just claim, and the emotion of discovery comes in, and it's like, no, not about what you say you are. I come as a warning because I can get stuck in my mind without pieces of self-regulation. I refuse to willingly lose my precious time. Like I said, I did a cutoff ceremony, and now I want to come out with some new boundaries. My protector's like, I want to give out, moving forward, I want to give out my email for contact instead of my phone number, change my phone number, and create a contract about how you won't waste my time. That's what makes me that's where I'm at this point. Like, I'm so over bullshit. And it's like, if you find me offensive and annoying and repetitive, I find bullshit to be annoying and offensive. So, feelings mutual. I'm gonna leave you with this before I go. Hope this is just rambling. There's nothing real about allowing foul behavior to transpire. No. Cleanse yourself by not allowing anyone to touch you without choosing you. Like, that's how I cleanse myself and how I feel when I start to feel dirty or, just different things. Like I said, is just part of the trauma, or just being, if you've had your soul violated, cleanse yourself by not allowing anyone to touch you without choosing you. Choose yourself. I'm not kidding. Touch yourself. Kiss yourself. Rub yourself. Feels so good. Like I said, sing to yourself. Fall in love with yourself. And if someone paints you in a bad light, you sign it afterwards. That's all I've got. And like I said, things I'm sharing, I'm not expecting pity. I'm just allowing the truth to hit the air and just put my testimony out there. So, like I said, you can grow bigger than anything that has happened to you. And self-sabotage is a trauma response. Like I said, make a list of the unhealthy behaviors. Talk to the parts of yourself. Validate them. And you'll be cool. It's going to be alright. I'm going to try to figure it out and process. Come up with my new plan of action. Tomorrow's a new day. That's a beautiful thing about tomorrow. You never know what it'll bring. Alright, that's all I've got for tonight. Because I could ramble on and on and on. And just don't let nobody play you for a fool. We play the fools. And just so you know, every rule does have a loophole. Alright, until next time.